All right, I am now in Rzeszow, Poland. Basically, it's spelled Rzeszow, which is how I was pronouncing it all the way up until I got on the plane yesterday. And they pronounced it on the plane to Rzeszow. I was like, well, I sure hope I'm going to the right spot. Flew from Bristol yesterday super early. Had to wake up at 4 and go to the airport. So extremely sleep deprived because the night before that went to a drum code techno event at the club and I didn't leave until 6 a.m. there, coupled with 4 hours of sleep from Bristol then, and then last night in my Airbnb I didn't sleep super well. So this is the very tired tour of Rzeszow, Poland. Basically yesterday it was just raining super hard. So today it's pretty cool that it's sunny out. It was raining pretty much the whole time I was in Bristol as well. So also didn't really have much time to film there. I only spent necessarily one full day because went out, well, I got off the train there and then had to hike to the steepest hill in town for where my Airbnb was, and then went out the next day. So rained pretty much the whole time, but beautiful day today. Slightly windy, cool clock tower up here. I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit. I already walked around a little bit earlier today after having breakfast. So kind of a small city center, but we'll check it out. And I will get some food. Everything is super cheap here as well, which I was told about. English isn't super widely spoken, so that's been a problem because of course I speak zero Polish. And it's an impossible language to speak, so, or read for that matter. A big building on the left here. The middle part's a church. Super Catholic country. The left side is a high school, and the right side is a museum. Also, if you haven't noticed, still don't have sunglasses. It's a nightmare trying to find sunglasses with, my face. So, really wish I didn't drop those sunglasses right underneath the train back in Wales. So just go blind. This thing's kind of cool. I think it's a water pump. Oh, jeez. I think so. Well, maybe there's no water. I doubt it, considering all the rain that came out yesterday. This mansion on the left I thought was pretty impressive. I walked by it earlier, doing some groundscaping, some renovation. It looks like the roof's copper because it's all green now, but pretty cool. This is what I was told was the castle earlier. It's not so much of a castle now as it is a government building. But you can see it has the old defenses down below it. I don't know if you'd even call it a moat, but kind of cool. Probably not that old. Pretty neat though. One thing you'll do notice here is that there is a lot of attractive women walking around. I was also told today is the first day of university, and there's a couple of universities and colleges in this town. So today's the first day of that. There's a fountain down here where I guess they do the music and the light show thing at night. Pretty beautiful courtyard though. And pretty beautiful promenade right here. But I'm gonna turn around And we'll go back to the actual city center of Rzeszow. Least legit looking museum I've ever seen. This is it. This is the main square. Kind of overrun by outdoor patio seating for the restaurants on the side here. My favorite, cross potatoes, not waffle fries, definitely cross potatoes. Catholic country. Ate at that pub right there, not pub, cafe and pub, called Ola Lola for breakfast. And there was some sort of crazy man who was sitting outside. About every 5 minutes he would come in, he would say something in Polish, look around, and leave. I thought he was asking for money, so I asked, and they were like, oh no, he's coming in and asking if anybody would like to have a conversation with him. And they'd come in and be like, if I took my jacket off and I shaved my face, would any of you like to have a conversation with me? And then he, I don't know, he did that 4 or 5 times. Kind of weird, kind of unsettling. He kind of looked like he'd play for Ramstein. But anyway, this is it. This is the city center, the old town, Rzeszow. I'm assuming this is a church. I've seen it on a few souvenir things around town. So the icon of the city. Looks like outdoor performance space. I don't know if anything's going on there tonight. Maybe I'll walk down. Beer here seems like it's super cheap, so maybe I'll have a couple beers before I leave town tomorrow. Right now, I'll continue the quest for food and coffee and maybe a beer. So, ended up getting kebabs for lunch. I got that at 150 grams, chicken one, for 10 zloty. 10 zloty. Actually, it's probably pronounced zloty. I don't know. 10 zloty is about $2.50, and it was really good. I've never had like a kebab, but I've had a lot of shawarma. So I don't know if kebabs usually have, what is it, coleslaw on them. So that one had like coleslaw on it with like roast chicken. It's very yummy. Definitely worth $2.50. And I'll just walk around, maybe find a drink somewhere. Yeah, another big church. Kind of a cool roundabout. Statue. And too many pigeons. Too many pigeons. Too many pigeons. So you'll see these in Eastern Europe every once in a while. It's a street workout park. It's not anything special, you know. I'd be afraid of getting tetanus. 3 reps of 10 tetanus shots. Maybe. Oh, I just probably can't see there. Google is saying that at this park I'm going through is called Park Rzeszow Poloni Zamiast, which of course is absolutely butchered because the Polish language just has Z's for no reason, and I don't know how they pronounce them. So anyway, this is Park Rzeszow Poloni Zamiast. Pretty nice so far, huh? Little frog prints right here. I wonder how many girls he's going mono to. Cleaner than the water outside of Buckingham Palace, actually. Quite the statue. General Vladislav Sikorsky, 1881-1943. Cool fountain over here. Red sign in front of it probably means don't go running into that. And that's that park. Pretty nice though. It's like the social event for the old people, for the babushkas. Come out and just chill. Sit on the parking bench, or sit on the parking benches, sit on the park benches. One thing here is crossing the street is absolutely terrifying. I don't know if you can see the girls behind me, but I basically had to let them lead the way as we crossed a 6-lane highway. And very terrifying. Basically just a game of chicken, almost like Southeast Asia, but not quite as bad. They started walking and they were just like, oh, this car will stop, and the car like slammed on its brakes. Came to a screeching stop, and I was like, well, good thing you 16-year-old girls have balls, because I don't. And that is essentially the city center of Rzeszow, Poland. I'm glad I got a day of beautiful fall weather here. The prices are super cheap. English is all right to get around with. Crossing the road is scary. The park is nice. The architecture is pretty sweet. Everything is walkable. So what would I rate it? I would probably rate Rzeszow for one day 7 out of 12 pointless Z's. Or 7 out of 12 girls running in jeans. Who knows?